Hey guys, I want to do a video today on bone conductive headphones. They have many different types here, and these are very useful for traveling and especially in the Philippines. I enjoy listening to like talk radio and podcasts and music, but when you're walking around with earbuds in, you can't hear what's going on the outside. And when you're traveling here, you like to be aware of your surroundings here, and this is a way that you can enjoy the best of both worlds. It's like having earbuds in, but you don't have them in, and you can hear people talking to you, and you can have a conversation and still listen to music and still listen to your favorite podcast or, you know, favorite radio show or whatever. You listen to there's all kinds of stuff. I mean, on phones today, you can listen to anything you want. These things here, they work a lot different than regular earbuds. They sit right near your temporomandibular joint right here, and it goes in here, and the sound goes into your ear, but doesn't block your ear. And this is what they look like. They ride over your ear, and then they have like a rubber thing on the inside here, and it sends pulses into your temporomandibular joint, which goes into your ear. Now these here, they have they have plus and minus for the volume. It has a button to press, to answer your phone. It has a microphone. Now, when you go to buy these, this is not a brand name one. Okay, this one is actually broken twice, I think. Oh no, no, I take that back. It's broken once, I think. Okay, and it's got a crack there, and I had to glue it back together. This is not like my favorite type. I had an Aftershocks before this, and the Aftershocks goes for like about $100. Plus or minus a few dollars, depends which site you buy it, whether Lazada or Amazon or eBay or whatever, and you can find used ones on there and stuff like that. They're very good. Aftershocks is the best. The sound quality is the best. The volume goes up higher than other ones. Some of them, and also the volume. Here's the thing about the volume is if you have it too high on your ear, you won't get the same sound quality as you do like in a different spot. You have to move it around and find your like niche spot where it sounds the best. Okay, and once you get it in that spot, you just leave it there. And these go pretty tight, so it will stay like wherever. Okay, and I do not recommend getting the plastic backs like this. I recommend getting like the titanium with the wire, the memory wire or whatever. It's like titanium wire. You'll see some of them out there. Aftershocks pretty much has theirs down pretty good. Theirs works pretty decent. But there's also another type. It looks like a giant question mark. It goes over your ear, and then it has like a little thing that presses against here, and it's just for one ear. Okay, and that's good too, because you can still hear out of this ear, or you can hear out of the other ear. Okay, so it's just something to think about, like when you're going to buy one. There's other brands out there that are coming out now, besides Aftershocks. This is a no-name brand, this one here. Like I said, there's a lot of no-name brands on Lazada if you're in the Philippines. Back home, I think eBay has a few. These things are fantastic. I love these things. They work so good. They're fun to have. They're fun to talk on the phone on. You can still hear your surroundings around you. Bone Conduction's really, really good. I had the original Bone Conduction device that first came out. It was called the Bone Phone. And it used to go around your neck, and it used to go into your spine, and you could hear it up to your ears. And the sound quality was okay. It wasn't great back then, but it's come a long way. The main thing with the Bone phones was reception on the AM, FM radio. Okay, now we got Bluetooth technology. Technology's come a long way since like the 1980 when I had mine. Okay, and these ones go up over your ear, and they're just much better devices overall. Some of the ones have the thing where you can put the chip in, and you can put music in, and you can walk around with that. You don't have to use your phone at all too. So there's different types that they have out there. Some of them don't have the phone mic, so you have to be careful which ones you buy. Make sure that they have a microphone so you can answer your phone. That's key when you're buying these, and it has to do with prices when you're buying the no-name brands. There's some cheap no-name brands out there for less than $20, and they're decent. This here, I believe this one here was less than $20, okay? The one that just goes over your ear, that one there goes for like about, I think it's about $8 US. In the Philippines, it's like $369 or less than 400. for 677 pesos, which is like $14 US. They have the other type that goes over one ear and goes over the other ear, and there's no wire going between the two. So I think what it does is it uses Bluetooth for one, and then the Bluetooth, it uses like some sort of radio frequency to bring it over to the other ear. I don't think it's for like uses dual Bluetooth. Okay, and some of these here, by the way, have dual Bluetooth, so you can have two Bluetooth devices attached to it at the same time. I'm not sure how that works. I've never used two Bluetooth at the same time. So maybe your GPS or something can go on there while you're listening to music or something like that. So you can have two Bluetooth devices connected to it at the same time. Okay, so that's just an interesting little fact. So there's a little bug here flying around. But they're very reasonable. But you get what you pay for. Okay, but there are some ones like aftermarket ones that for like probably like anywhere between $40 to $60, you're gonna get a better device. Okay, mine's okay. The sound quality is okay. It's not excellent. When I had the Aftershocks, the sound quality was perfect. Okay, it had the bass, and it had everything was nice. The tone of it was nice. It just had a nice sound quality, and it's hard to get that in bone conduction, which Aftershocks has really done a great job on. This thing is great for walking around, like if you're in the Philippines or traveling or something, or on an airplane or whatever. The thing about this type here is you can't sit back in a chair with your head against it because you're going to crack it. Okay, so it's just something to remember, that you don't want this type unless you're just going to use it for jogging or walking around or something like this. I use it because most of the time I'm pretty active, but you can't lay in bed with it unless you put it like this, and it looks kind of stupid. But then use your earbuds because you're home. You know what I mean? So it really doesn't matter. If your phone rings, it's going to come over the thing. But when you're out and about, you want to be aware of your surroundings. Like I said, in case somebody's saying something, or there's an argument going on, you can hear what's going on around your surroundings, and you still get a good sound quality. The only way to explain it is this, because I've used it in my car, when I had my car before, and I used to drive along with it in my car, and it was just like listening to my car radio. Basically, the sound was really nice, so I could be jamming on these here, the bone conductive headphones, and somebody could be sitting next to me, and I could be having a conversation with them, and the radio is not blaring, so or they could be listening to theirs. You can have if you have two different people in the car or something, you're riding along, and you both like different music genres, then hey, you can both be listening, and you can both have a good conversation, and you're not bothering each other. That's the great thing about this. You can be on a bus, a plane, walking around, running, jogging. They're also most of them are sweat proof for the most part. Some of them are waterproof, some of them are water resistant. So, when you look at them, make sure you check that they have the microphone. Okay, so you can talk to people on the phone or on Messenger or whatever. That's really important today, because everybody wants to walk around and be able to talk and be able to answer. Especially that's why they have the microphone on the earbuds and stuff like that today. But it's you get what you pay for. Make sure you have like the at least sweat proof on your thing, and I would say about 90% of them have that. Okay, the sweat proof stuff, but I would get waterproof if you can. And Aftershocks, like I said, are the best. If you really want to get a good pair, go all out and get the Aftershocks. Okay, because like I said, you do get what you pay for. You don't want junk. This here, it's already broken. It's still good. I glued it back together. It's decent. I like it. I also ordered one of the ones that goes over your ear, just for like if I'm walking through the mall or something like that. I don't want to be walking around with these in the mall. It looks kind of funny. The other thing just kind of hooks over your ear. You can still see it. It's a black thing, but it's not as noticeable. It's just, and you can listen to music or be talking on a messenger call or phone call or whatever. But that's about it, guys. I just want to do that because I thought it was a great product. I'm going to be doing some other videos on other gadgets, and I'm also going to put this in, gadgets that you should use in the Philippines, because they're just a great thing. And also when somebody's sleeping, these are great. It's a great item. If somebody's sleeping in the room or something, you can listen to music and you can still hear what's going on, you know, in the house and stuff like that. So it's, you know, just a consideration, you know, and it's great if you're out shopping because you can still talk to the salespeople and still listen to music. And it sounds, if you walk into the mall, it sounds like you're listening to mall music, basically. And because you can hear the people talking and you can hear your music, and you can set the volume to whatever volume you want. But anyway, guys, I just want to put that out there. I thought it was a great product. You know, I don't want to. I didn't really want to do like an Aftershocks commercial. I wanted to do more of a commercial for all of them because they're all decent. Okay. For just listening to music and walking around. If you, like I said, if you want the quality, go Aftershocks or go for like a higher end one. And there's several higher end ones. Okay, they're middle range ones. Those are decent too. They're probably just as good as the Aftershocks. The cheaper ones, the sound quality is not going to be 100%, but they're still good. Okay. Thank you guys. Be sure to press subscribe. Leave any comments or questions that you have, and be sure to give me the thumbs up. Bye guys. Thanks.